Get ready to work on the car and it's raining. Blue skies and rain. Well, you see I got it up on the race ramps. Figured out the clutch pedal yesterday. I tried to film it. Well, I did film it. And the phone that I used is screwed up. It won't let me retrieve the video off that phone. There's something wrong with the phone. I don't know. I'm not that tech savvy. So I destroyed it, and so nobody can get the video off of it. So I did make me a list of stuff. Like I said, I got the clutch pedal and linkage figured out, so the clutch is actuating. I still got to take it all back apart, put the header in, hopefully get it back in and everything worked right. Might try to tackle that day once this rain's over with. Finish front floorboards. Can't do that, it's raining. Figure out the seat. Can't do that because the front floorboards ain't done. Trans cross member. Got to get it bolted in. Probably can do that today. Brake master cylinder. Don't want to do that because it might get in the way of the header and whatever I got to do right there. So I'm going to wait till I get the header in and put the brake master cylinder in. Run new brake line and bleed. Not going to do that until I get the master cylinder in and get some brake line. So there ain't no point in doing that. Shifter and linkages. Not going to do that yet because I want to fix the hole in the floor where the shifter comes through, and I need linkages. Wiring harness install. Don't want to do any of that until all the other stuff is done. Fuel line. I'm soaking it right now. I think there might be like a dirt gobber's nest in there. I'm going to try to salvage a fuel line if I can. It looks like it's in good shape. It ain't rusted up or nothing like that. And so I'm just going to try to salvage it. I tightened up the fuel tank straps yesterday, so all that's done. Block off plates on the firewall. I could probably go ahead and do that today. Fuel filler connected. I could probably do that today. Figure out the gauges. Not going to do that till everything else is done. And then get more coffee. So I do need to do that. So I'll probably do that now while this rain's up. But yeah, got a little bit to do, and this list will be done. Then I'll create a new list. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this rain to get over with, make some more coffee, and then get after it. All right, so I took this heater core box apart, and I just filled this heater core up with water to see if it leaked, and it don't leak. So I'm gonna try to. I'm glad I didn't weld these holes up and do all that stupid crap, because I just want to get the car functional. So I'm gonna try to reuse all this. I'm gonna check this motor and see if it works. I'm gonna straighten these nipples out, and I'm gonna put it all back together and paint everything up, make it look somewhat decent, and we'll at least have a heater. That'd be awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this with a battery I got. See if I can ground it and make it come on. If it does, then we got a heater. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see. I got two wires tied together. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna assume that maybe the green and yellow is probably just two different kinds of speeds. So let's hopefully I got enough wire here to do this. It's kind of an awkward thing. I don't know if I got enough. Let's see. That didn't work. Let's see here. Might need to find a different. This is awkward. I should have some gator clips somewhere or something. Let me see if I got something that's... Let's see here. I like to do this. And not getting nothing on that. They had that wire and that wire connected. I think it was that wire. Or these two wires were connected. Let's try that out. Maybe that's the magic potion, or whatever you want to call it. Well, don't want to connect. Even if it ain't working, I can always find a blower motor to put in it, so I'm not too terribly worried about it if it don't work. It's easy to change out. So let's try that, see what that does. Does that spark? Oh! Hold on, it moved. Come on, baby. Come on. We gotta help it out a little bit. Come on. Yeah. Sweet. Awesome. So that's gonna all go back in the car. That's what that's gonna do. These wires are a little bit screwed up at the bottom down here, but I think I'm gonna put a piece of heat shrink on it, and then that'll somewhat protect it. This piece ought to be, I might do something like that right there. Cut that down some. Yeah, if it works, use it. Shoot. I like that. That's pretty neat. I gotta figure out the wiring on this thing though. You'd think it'd have different speeds. I don't know. I'll figure that out when I get to the wiring portion of the car. I'm just gonna slide that on there to kind of help protect what's there. And I got stuff everywhere. Alright, let's do this. Heat shrink that up on there. Help out a little bit. I don't even know if I'm gonna paint this stuff. I may just put it all back together. I'm definitely gonna straighten out these nipples best I can. See if I can find something. Alright, I gotta figure it out. I ain't quite sure how I'm gonna do it, so I don't want to destroy it. So let me figure this out. That's a little bit better than it was. I'm scared to fatigue it too much, but this was completely kinked, so it's a little bit better. I just used a series of different style sockets. I probably can try to open this one up just a little bit more on the edge, and then I'll just slide a hose as far as I can on the on it and clamp it down, and it should be fine. So yeah, we'll have heat at least, so that'll be a good thing. Go ahead and fix this front of this that helped open them up, make them more round. The socket's got a tapered edge on it, so that'll work. I think it'll be all right. We'll get a good hose on it, put some clamps on it, and it'll be ready to rock. Have heat. I'm gonna go ahead and throw all this back together. Need to clean this up and at least throw a little bit of some kind of black paint on it or something. It's got some doo-doo on it right there. I don't even know what that is. And put some kind of, looks like somebody took some butter knife or something and tried to cut a little slot right there. So I'm gonna try to put something right there to protect the wires on the blower motor. Yep. Let's see what I got over here. Let's see. Go ahead and get this back together since it does work. So that's pretty daggum cool. Clean all the rat turds out the bottom of it and everything. Give it a good old wipe. Yeah, that'll be good. I don't even think I'm gonna paint it. I think I'm just gonna throw it back together. It's just kind of cool looking the way it is. So, not gonna worry about it. It'll be okay. Put that back in there. Like that. I think this goes like this. There's a, I guess it's like a extra hole for some reason. I don't know, but that was on the bottom. So we're gonna put it back like it was. Put a screw in it. It's pretty daggum cool. And my screwdriver went missing. Cool. That's even better. Love it. Love it. It was right up here. It was right here. That's probably all the way in Alabama by now. I got a mess up here anyway. Where is my screwdriver? I got another screwdriver. I don't know where the other one went. Oh well. Put this all together. I could just put all this together and just throw a little bit of color on it so it don't look too terribly bad. I'm so indecisive on what I'm going to do. One minute I'm going to paint it, one minute I'm not going to paint it. One minute I'll just dust a little color on there. Ain't going to hurt it. Definitely might want to do something with this. It looks pretty rough. That right here. Oh yeah. Just like that. No, not like that. Like that. Now I get all this back in the car. Once I get the heater hoses hooked up and get it all full of coolant, it'll leak. Yep, usually how it goes. When I filled it up with water, I let it sit there full of water for a good 30 minutes. Then never once tried to leak. So I'm gonna call it good. And it might leak now that I've tried to straighten that thing out and make it work and all that good stuff. That's pretty much that. I'm missing a screw because I dropped it. Yeah, I'm never gonna find it again. Never. Never ever. Gone forever. There it is. Boy, find that little screw. I might dust a little bit of color on this and then get it all put back in the car. See if we can get this in there. Oh. I don't know if I can. Boy, how did I get it out? Alright. Gotta get all up in there.
Few moments later.
Boy, she just don't want to go in there. I got enough room in the dash. I think I'm gonna win. Feed them little wires through there. Come on. Get in there. Alright, now. Like that. There we go. Whew. Man, that was really something. Ow. Put a little grommet right there to try to help protect that, but I don't know why they cut that so big like they did. There we go. Probably come back and cut these studs down some. They're just entirely too long. There's that. I gotta get it one more nut. But that's pretty much on there, so that covers up one big gigantic hole I got. Turned out good, looks like crap. I like it. The only thing I'm kind of somewhat concerned with is how close that one nipple is to the header there. I might be able to bend it up just a little bit and then maybe just wrap it with some heat protectant stuff or something, some kind of wrap just to help insulate it. It's just a lot of heat for some rubber hose to handle. At least that part's done. I got that other little square patch on there. Let's see. I gotta take them vent tube plates out, or frame, whatever you want to call them, little things out, and I'm gonna probably just weld them up and make it where I can remove them. So I'm probably eventually gonna put AC in the car. I can use that right there to run my AC lines out. So I'm just gonna take that piece off, basically weld it up, make it where I can screw it back in. Same on the other side. But I'm not gonna do it today. So I'm dreading working on the you can kind of see it right there. The Z-bar goes straight across to the engine for the clutch. I gotta put the header back in. So I gotta take all that back apart, put the header in, and then finagle all that stuff back in there with the header in there. That's gonna be freaking fun. Oh, probably just drink some coffee and think about it. I guess I'm gonna wrestle this header back in. I'm gonna take this Z-bar out. Take the Z-bar back out and battle that header back in. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta get some jam nuts for this push rod too, because this I don't have any jam nuts for it to keep it in place and not lose adjustment. So I had to make my own bolt for the clutch pedal to the Z-bar, and I grabbed the wrong size. Yay! But I did bring a fit all, so I'll make a fit all fit it. I designed it and I still brought the wrong size. How about that? So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen this on up. Get that on off of there. Get a nylon washer in there. There it goes. There's that part. Let's find that nylon washer made it all the way to Florida. Alright, now I'm going to take this loose, and this should drop the whole Z-bar out. See, I've got motor mounts that mount the engine an inch back, and then it's got an aluminum bell housing. So the aluminum bell housing doesn't have the same bracket for like a original tri-file Chevy V8. So everything has to be modified and custom made and all that good stuff. Alright, come on out there. This is why it's going to be a pain in the butt, because the header's going to make it where you ain't got a whole lot of room to work. So that's what's going to make it really fun. Keep wrestling this thing. Come on. There she is. Alright, there's that. Now I'll go get the header, slide the header up through here, and start talking to God. Yeah, headers look like crap now. Just let all this thing go to waste. Oh, this is gonna be freaking fun, man. Come on, get up in there. Alright, I can let that it'll just sit there for time being. Go to the top side. There's one started. Alright, so I got the header on finally. Now I'll go up under there and see how hard it's going to be to get my bracket in for my clutch pedal. That's going to be the fun part. Oh yeah. We got all the room in the world to put this in. No, we don't. Boy, this is going to be a pain in the butt right here. Come on, baby. It's got to have a combination. Just got to figure a combination out. That's all it is to it. Probably go ahead and take this rod off of here. That way I ain't fighting all of it. I need to leave that off anyway so I can go find some jam nuts to put on that. Oh, here we go. Fun. Let me go ahead and take this off for it don't fall off and hit me in the eyeball. Like I said, it's going to be a combination of this. Twist it and turn it. And uh-oh. Hey. Come on. Get on in there. That was actually a little easier than I thought it was going to be. That wasn't that bad. Put my bolt in there, hold that bracket up. There's that part. Now I get to battle the actual part for I need that nylon washer. Because I don't have the original bolt, so what I did was I took a 5/16 bolt and I milled it down to 1/4 20, and then I have a metal spacer with a washer kind of fixed on there, that way it don't move back and forth. And I got washers here, that way it don't pull through the bracket on the Z-bar. And then a lock nut goes on there, which the headers are probably going to melt away the nylon in the lock nut, so I'm probably going to have to change that to a knurled lock nut. But I think it'll be okay for now. A lot of that kind of stuff's going to be, fixed as we drive it and figure out what the car is going to want. Oh man, it's a reach. The headers make it a little bit challenging, but it ain't terrible. Come on. Can't really see what I'm doing. That's always a good thing. And I forgot to put my nylon washer in. I actually think it'll be fine without it, actually. The bushing I made that goes in the bracket actually turns inside the bracket, so it ain't necessarily needed. I just thought it might be decent to have, but I don't think it's necessary. Oh, figuring out how to wrap your arms all up in the headers is a challenging. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I gotta tighten that up. I tighten that up right there, make sure everything's straight. Can't get to it. Alright, that looks decent. That's pretty much that. Yeah, you can kind of see. You can kind of see it's kind of hard to tell the light, but yeah, it's pretty. Looks like we have plenty of room for everything, so that's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just put this back up in there. That way I don't lose it. And I'll be able to see how hard it's going to be to get in and out with the headers in anyway. So, yeah. It's easy to take in and out. That's good. Actually, I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to leave it out because I got to do some work to it anyway. And we'll put it back in once I get the jam nuts on it. So the next thing to tackle is going to be this trans mount. I got to bolt that in. We'll get that bolted in and all that'll be finalized. That'll be good. Got the coffee. Got the clutch pedal done. I think I'm going to go ahead and install this master cylinder. I want to go ahead and get that in and have it on the firewall. And then I think after that, if I got time, I'm going to tackle that trans cross member. Still got to get the fuel filter connected. We're knocking out a couple things on the list. That's a good thing. I might go ahead and mount the shifter in the car. I've got some rods I think I could make work. I don't know. Them shift rod linkages are expensive, man. They're proud of them things. I think the cheapest I found was like $120. Everything else is like $250. So I could probably go ahead and put the shifter in and work on the hole around it because it's butchered. And yeah, I'm gonna get started on the master cylinder. We'll get that on there real quick. I'll get this old rod off this pedal. Just ripped my shirt. That's awesome. A little bit rusted. And put that back in there. That way, if we lose it, we'll lose it all together. I ain't gonna need it, hopefully. Got everything kind of loose right now. I'm gonna put it through there, and I'll figure out what I gotta do on the push rod to the pedal. So get all that figured out. Get on there. Get on there. I'm gonna get this on there and get it all tightened up, and then we'll get up under there and figure out what I'm gonna have to do on the push rod. then we'll put the actual master cylinder on, and that part will be installed at least. Well, we got the master cylinder on. Pedals hooked up, all that's good to go. Now I got functioning pedals. Let's see what we got now. I need to cross all this crap off. Finish front floorboards. Not doing that today. Can't do that. Not gonna do that. Cross member done. Yeah, I need to get in there and just do that. Get that out of the way. Clutch pedals done. Master cylinder done. Can't bleed them yet. Not putting the wiring harness in today. Check the fuel line out. We'll check that out one more time. Block off plates. Halfway done. I still got to get the fresh air duct where the fresh air duct's spent. I got to get them blocked off. Fuel filler connected. All right. I'm not going to install radiators yet. I'm going to get all this cleaned up and get the front of the motor put together before I do all that. So I kind of want to get it where it's all wired up and get it where it fire off and run. And finalize a lot of that kind of stuff. We're close though. We're getting close. Alright, I'm going to tackle this trans mount cross member thingamabob. Everything lined up here. I'll mark my holes, and I'm just going to drill some holes in the frame, tap them, hope for the best. Got a lot done so far, actually. Surprising. Man, that thing's on terrible. Let's see, we got trans cross member is done. Clutch pedal linkage is done. Brake master cylinder done. Still got to blow the fuel line out and see if I can save it. Tighten up fuel tank straps, that's done. block off plates on firewall. That's somewhat done. Still got to block off the fresh air tubes. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Fuel filler. Still got to do the fuel filler. Got me a piece of hose, put on that. Finish floorboards and figure out seat. That's going to be another day. Be knocking the list out, dude. Got a lot done. Still got, this mess up. What do I want to do next? I guess I'm going to try to cut me a piece of hose, put on that fuel filler. That's what I'm going to do. I'm tired of being up under the car. What's the hardest thing you did today? Connect the fuel hose to the gas tank. Man, that was a bit of a job. Got her up in there though. Still got to put the breather tube hose on. I gotta find one. I don't think I got one. So yeah, there's that. And then this thing's all in the way. I'm gonna have to do something about that. But that's up there. I gotta tighten this hose up a little bit more, but whew. That hose was a wee bit smaller than what's supposed to be on there. But that's all I had, so I had to make it work. Man. Oh, that was a job. That was probably the hardest thing I did today. Honestly. Yeah. It was not fun. We got a lot done today. More than I thought we was going to get done. This list is disappearing really quick. I don't need that. So we got trim the U-bolts, cross members done, clutch pedals done, brake master cylinder's done, tighten up fuel tank, that's done. Block off plates are somewhat done. I gotta make some for the fresh air tubes. Fuel filler connected. Yeah, we're getting close. It's got floor, seat, wiring harness, shifter and linkages, brake lines, bleed it, and probably put a set of gauges under the dash for engine vitals, stuff like that. Probably pretty much do for today though. To the point now I gotta get some stuff. Just little knick-knack stuff that I don't have. Brake lines. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. We'll get some more progress done on the next one, I promise. Maybe. I don't know if it'll be the next video or one after, but this thing may bark off again. We may be able to move this thing under its own power. That'd be pretty cool. So, y'all tune in on the next one, and y'all like and subscribe and tell your buddies. Y'all take care. We'll see y'all.